RP or a beta key for some sort of game. Okay, so Dave says we might have to remake the call because he's got to leave.
Okay.
All right. Hello.
Hey.
All right, we're back. So yeah, thanks Uber Guitar Dude and Collective for joining us in that last match.
And Uber Guitar Dude's friend Grabino. He was also in there.
So just letting you guys know, Uber Guitar Dude especially, I think Hacha might be your biggest fan.
Oh yeah, man, I love his music so much. But Collective as well. Like, I've listened to all those raps on each of your videos, and I can't, man. It's just talent. That's what that is, and I listen to it all the time.
We'll be playing like Civilization or something, and he'll be spamming me with links about this stuff, and he's just so excited about it. Hacha's a really huge fan.
Yeah, I'll admit to it.
Yeah, guilty as charged.
Guilty as charged.
Alright, so we're in the lobby for this next game, waiting for a couple more players here.
Yep, a couple more players, and we'll get the Skype call set up when we're in game.
Been a while since we've seen Simone in hosting games and in games regularly. Welcome back, Simone.
Yeah, welcome back. Yeah, we did. I missed you, Simone.
I missed your friendly baiting tactics when I play jungle and you play early top. I missed that. We need to do that again, Simone. But not too soon, because it also makes me pull my hair out.
There we go, I fixed it. Because whenever you make a new call, the sound always readjusts.
Oh, yeah. I always have to fix my levels after that.
Yeah. But we're going, we're good. And we're just saying, he was saying how much we love you, Simone. And we're glad you're back. And we're jumping into the game real quick, pick some bands. It's go time.
Real quick, So, real quick, how do you like some of these new splashes?
I love the Jack splash art, the new one. I wasn't a huge fan of the last one, but the new Jack splash art is absolutely amazing.
I think what kind of sets these apart is that the Corky splash art and the Jack splash art, the new ones, I believe those are made by the North American art team like the new Timo splash was, as opposed to them just using Chinese art again.
Wow. So
I'm pretty sure those are both brand new splashes.
You can, I've been circling, yeah, but you can, this is totally off topic, I don't care. You can see Zyra's little, champion icon and a champion pool. Oh, my God.
I know you're excited, Hacha.
I'm so excited.
And another thing is, if you look at Annie and you look at her Frostfire skin, before this patch she was smiling, and now she's frowning.
Really?
Yeah. And everybody on the forums is like, why isn't Annie happy anymore? I guess they just wanted to make her a little bit more consistent with her classic.
Oh, man. Oh, and yeah, that's another thing. The Corky splash art is so good.
Yeah, it is. I'm really impressed with the new splash arts from the North American art team. The Timo one, the Corky one, the Jacks.
Yeah, they did a fantastic job, and hopefully they can continue to deliver. So if we're going to look at these band champions, Evelyn... Simone's going to ban out everyone that got reworked this patch. Evelyn, Twitch, and Zinzao.
Good plan.
That's unfortunate. Tonight, guys, I really want to see some Evelyn play. I want to see some Twitch play. I want to see Zinzao get played. We need to showcase some of these reworks.
Yeah, unfortunately, I haven't been able to play lately. I've had a couple days where I was out with the family and doing some fun stuff. But looking forward to getting back into that tonight, I think. So
yeah,
maybe once somebody takes over after us, I'll hop into one of these in-houses or something.
Yeah,
so.
Evelyn is very scary, and her ultimate actually kind of scares me just because the sound is horrifying. It's like
you know what? Just reading the tooltip for it, I was kind of shivering.
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah. And so, first picks out of either team. Varus, first pick from Compy. I'm almost sure that's for somebody else.
Yeah.
Unless Compy wants to play
No,
Varus, which
no,
I haven't seen in a while.
Compy does like to play Varus. Oh, he's one of the 80 carries that he does enjoy. But Simone's going to get his Irelia top.
Simone getting that Irelia, and Blitzcrank, actually. Blitzcrank, champion that we see banned in a lot of these in-house games, but not banned this time, and we see a quick pickup by the purple team. So Irelia and Blitzcrank pickups for the purple team, and Fiora being shown for the blue team. Seen a little bit more Fiora lately. I think people are really realizing how ridiculous she is if she can snowball. She's one of the champions that I think snowballs the hardest.
Yeah, she's one kill. That's all it takes.
Yeah, she's pretty hard to deal with in lane and coming out of the jungle, but I think something that's interesting to note, and it's the reason I play Fizz against Fiora top lane a lot of the time if I can help it, is that Playful Trickster cancels her ultimate completely. Anything that makes you untargetable, so that Sanguine Pool cancels it, Playful Trickster cancels it.
Well, that's... wow.
Yep.
I know, I believe a Blinding Dart from Teemo also just makes it totally useless as well.
You know what? I don't think I've had the chance to discover that, but... And purple team sorry, not Jace, Kale, and Graves getting picked up. Graves not banned yet again.
Yeah,
John's picking that up.
Yeah, great. Wow, yeah, Johns are going to pick up Graves. Now, he angers me. Graves just angers me as a concept, like Ribbon angers Compy as a concept. It's in tanky 80 carry. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Actually, we're going to see that Malphite jungle and Fiora in top lane with that Ignite, I believe. LeBlanc for mid. I don't know who's been for the purple team. We haven't seen an AP carry shown, but it looks like it's going to actually be Soraka Varus down bottom. Might be a decent counter for that kill lane, but that may be able to displace Varus enough for Soraka not to be able to get in range for those heals. Blitzcrank Graves, pretty terrifying kill lane.
Yeah, but even so, we have Varus and Soraka. Soraka going to be able to sustain through Graves damage.
Oh, but Shinsu VT with that infamous Twisted Fate pick.
Now, I haven't seen him play it. I have not seen Shinsu play his Twisted Fate before.
It is terrifying. True terror. True mid-terror. We see him play, we've actually seen him play Morgana a lot. We've seen him play Annie actually a few times, and Twisted Fate. Something that he plays quite a bit.
Well, this is going to be interesting. I can't wait.
Yeah, especially against LeBlanc. I don't think I've seen that matchup in a long time.
LeBlanc? I think LeBlanc is probably going to have the upper hand level 6 just because of her burst and how Twisted Fate really can't take it.
Now look at purple team real quick. What do you think about Kale Jungle? Because it's happening.
Kale Jungle? Kale Jungle's really good.
Yeah.
Her ganks are just ridiculous because of her Q slow. And not just her Q slow, W speed, the W speeds you up. The Q is a very strong slow, and it actually has extremely high burst if you're building her a certain way.
And you know what? I think that at level 6, her potential to bait in cooperation with her laners will be top notch. Yeah, letting your laner get really low, coming out of there, popping the ultimate on them, maybe making them waste some auto attacks, and then you get a nice gank, waste some of their damage, put out all of your damage of your own. There's high bait potential there.
Yeah, it's going to be really strong. I haven't thought about that before. That Kale can come out of her jungle, and if the lanes start trading with one another, even though she's there, she can throw down her ultimate on her carry. I don't know why that didn't cross my mind.
Well, I think it didn't cross your mind because we don't see Kale jungle very often.
Yeah, probably.
Let's see here. Actually, Simone Did a little bit of trading with Travis. Traded with Travis and then traded back. I think they were just trolling, really. I was like, whoa, 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 what's going on here?
Now, well, no, we do see Kale. Kale Jungle. We should ask Norbean about Kale Jungle and what he thinks about it, because he absolutely loves Kale, that champion, or is just really well known for him being extremely scary when playing her.
Does Norbean jungle Kale?
I don't know. We should probably ask. And before did we talk about the top lane matchup?
Oh yeah, that Fiora via Aurelia. Now,
I don't know.
I'm not sure what to think about that.
That's going to be an early kill.
Aurelia is kind of one of those champions who you can play two different ways in top lane. You can play her really aggressively, or you can just play her like a brick wall. Whereas Fiora, you don't really have an option. You kind of have to play her really aggressively due to her damage output and I would say subpar defensive stats.
Yeah, she's gonna be looking for an early kill, and I think Simone knows that, so he's gonna take advantage of it.
Well, Aurelia, when she gets low, punishes people for being overzealous with that equilibrium strike.
Yeah.
And I think Fiora, with that ultimate, may try to get a kill under tower, and if Aurelia can place that equilibrium strike stun and time it well, she may be able to just shut that down. But the amount of healing that Leona can get out of her ultimate with some lifesteal is also very impressive.
Yeah. Apparently, Four Wheeled Beast says, yes, Norbean does jungle Kale.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen Norbean jungle Kale. But... oh, Magnificent Twisted Fate. Interesting.
Interesting. That is now a legacy skin.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They retired about 4 of them, didn't they?
Yeah.
What did they do? Red Baron, Corki, Firefighter, Tristana, Magnificent Twisted Fate, and...
Alien Heimerdinger, I think.
Alien Heimerdinger. Alien Invader Heimerdinger. That's right.
Yeah. I do not... I wish I could have picked up Firefighter Tristana, because I do love that champion. I just did not have the money for it.
Oh, yeah.
But I do have... I've had Red Baron Corki, but... yeah. I guess it's just going to be cool to have that skin from now on.
And Glacial Malphite looks awesome, huh?
Oh, yeah. Glacial Malphite. Let me take a look at it. He just looks so big. And I believe they nerfed him just recently. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they reduced the armor ratio on his ground slam, and something else as well, I believe.
Yes, they reduced the armor ratio on his ground slam from 50 to 30%, and his attack speed so slow on his ground slam is now 3 seconds instead of 4 seconds.
Well, oh wow, LeBlanc checking that bush, getting caught by Aurelia the slow from Equilibrium Strike, going down a yellow card from Twisted Fate, taking some auto attacks now, but Aurelia getting in range of that tower, taking an attack, backing off. But the flash forced out of LeBlanc really early.
Yeah, unfortunately, Shinso didn't have the yellow card up yet, or that probably could have been a kill for their team.
Yeah, I mean, he got the stun in, but I think she was just a little too close to her tower. And maybe if Blitzcrank had been in there close enough to get a grab when that yellow card stun went off. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. Twisted Fate picking out a yellow card now as he sees members of the blue team laying down that stun on Malphite. But the purple team taking a lot of damage from that Varus Q, and Kale laying down a Q of her own. Aurelia getting pretty low, but Kale picking up the first blood for purple team.
Yeah, and I think they're just going to back off now. Oh no, they're going back in a little bit.
I mean, they've burned 2 flashes now. Malphite actually flashed to get in there.
Yeah, I think it's best that they just back off B if they have to, and then go back to their lanes. No, they're probably going to assist their jungler on blue buff, and then just rely on a regen.
Yeah, Fiora giving Malphite a nice leash here. He's going to come to a blue buff that's just about half dead. But it is resetting, unfortunately. But Soraka coming back to assist him. Aurelia and Fiora now arriving at lane. I think one of the worst things about that 5v5 level 1 team fight, if somebody does get first blood, what you have to remember is that everybody on the team is either getting a kill or an assist, pretty much, from that. So everybody gets assist gold if they helped out.
Yeah,
so everybody on the purple team with a little bit of an edge right now.
Yeah, it really helps to get that assist gold. Compi's going to get pulled bottom. There is no knockup. He is level 1. He's going to just get some decent damage out on him.
Yeah, the amount of damage that Compi did with that piercing arrow at level 1 was pretty impressive, but Malphite just flashed in there, and purple team just using all their single target damage on Malphite, taking him down.
There's a pull again, bottom. Wow.
Yeah, and Graves had been auto-attacking for a while, so he had that good trading ability, but Soraka with the heal sustaining Varus down here, and up actually Kayle getting pretty low to her red buff and actually going to get executed. Not able to take that.
Fiora top lane actually trading decently with Aurelia. Darkness really bringing the pain on Comp. He's landed both of his pulls. He's 2 for 2. Top lane, more trading going on. Play-Doh Bear putting out some damage, but man, Fiora's just, she's keeping up.
Yeah, she was able to parry one of the hits from Aurelia, and did actually quite a bit of damage back to her.
Yeah, even with Aurelia's true damage, Fiora's just, she's ridiculous, man. She has so much power in the early game laning phase from that passive on her W, I believe, her parry.
Twisted Fate starting to take those races here. He's low on mana, but I think he's just going to choose to farm up here, play pretty cautiously against LeBlanc, as pretty much everybody has to do.
Yeah, definitely. You don't want to get bursted down by her. She has that gap closer that just takes you off guard.
Malphite coming in for a gank down bottom. I think he's looking for a lane gank, but that bush is warded by purple team. It's actually a vision ward.
Oh, and the pull on Compy right on their tower. He's going to take 2 tower shots, but a heal does come out to mitigate that damage. Fiora and Aurelia top still trading evenly.
Malphite waiting in this brush. Purple team had that warded, but I'm not sure if they noticed. I think they might have been a little preoccupied with that exchange with Compy, but they are playing kind of cautiously here. Malphite gonna just hang around in that bush that isn't warded. Kayle coming in for a gank now. There goes the Q slow, and Malphite going to lay out a seismic shard on Graves, revealing himself, and actually top lane Fiora getting the best of Aurelia, popping a potion and that health regen from her passive, allowing her to gain the edge over Aurelia.
Yeah, Blitzcrank going to take some burst damage from Piercing Arrow, and wow, Simone has been taken down top lane by a Fiora.
I'm scared.
I'm scared too. I'm scared of Acelen. Acelen, you're never playing against me, man. You've taken down one of the most infamous, like, champion. Simone's just really infamous in the LowElo community for his Aurelia play, and, well, you just killed him. But Fiora is ridiculous. Her trading ability up top with her riposte, it gives her attack. It gives her 25 attack damage passively.
Bottom lane, Blitzcrank getting pretty low to some harass from Varus.
Yeah, Varus has a lot of burst and poke potential with the Piercing Arrow. Even more so if he can get the blight stacks on you. You want to, if you're playing Varus, you want to auto-attack him a couple times before you throw out your Q, and it's a significant damage increase. And Shinso actually seems to be winning these exchanges mid with LeBlanc. She's extremely low health, but here comes Malphite. Battlemore going to try to make something happen. Oh, he's coming mid, but Shinso's just going to retreat into that brush.
Yeah, you know, I think LeBlanc's actually having some trouble pre-blue buff here. I mean, she's got full mana right now, but Twisted Fate, I think he's just able to stay in lane as long as he wants with that blue card. And Blitzcrank getting really low bottom lane, no ignites to take him down, though. He's going to be forced to retreat. Now Graves getting pretty low. The Hail of Arrows slowing him down, threatening him, but he's going back away under his tower. Varus going to back away and farm a little bit more.
Riposte.
And yeah, Shinsu left in mid here to his own devices.
Okay, so Tannen just educated me on Fiora is how you pronounce her W, and it's riposte, and that kind of makes sense. I've heard several different ways of pronouncing it, but thank you, riposte.
Those French words, man.
French words, and I will try to say it correctly from now on. I do want to try my best to pronunciate everything correctly.
10 and dropping the knowledge.
Dropping the knowledge.
Kale Jungle actually going pretty well, other than the fact that she's kind of far behind in levels. Well, actually, she's really only one level behind. I guess I was just looking at mid lane here.
Yeah,
Purple team pinging that ward. It looks like they saw that ward get placed by Malphite, and they're going to ping that, letting everybody know that that's there, that blue team's got vision by those wraiths.
Now, real quickly, I know for a fact that Battlemore is new. I had seen one of his posts on the discussion tab, and I just want to give you a little shout out on stream saying welcome, and I hope you're having a great time in this stream game that you're playing at this exact moment. Just want to say that real quick. And if anyone else is extremely new, welcome. I just remember reading post on the forums.
Kale coming in for a gank up top lane, checking that bush a little late. Fiora's going to walk out of there in time. So that gank was kind of a bust.
I don't know. I feel like he was told to back off, or he just backed off early. Oh, a pull bottom and a knock up on oh my god, that name.
Soraka. Soraka gonna pop a potion and retreat. Soraka actually taking clarity, interesting.
Okay. And Kale's gonna go back into her jungle, take on that red buff again, hopefully not fall this time.
Oh, Blitzcrank chasing Varus around. He's right in line to get a pull here, but 4 members of the blue team bottom now. Unstoppable Force and LeBlanc's burst damage able to take down Blitzcrank very quickly. Gray's buckshotting, or sorry, not buckshotting, quick drawing away, and nobody able to catch him there.
Some trading coming up top again. Fiora getting a little zealous, does drop the Ignite on Aurelia. Aurelia's going to give chase with her ultimate. She lands all forward, and Ignite is dropped on her. She's going to ulti, though. But she's going to fall.
Yeah, unfortunately, just not enough lifesteal to keep her alive there. So Simone catching back up to Fiora up top lane here.
Yeah. He did purchase Ninja Tabby, and that helps him out a lot. Ninja Tabby, little fun fact, that using statistics, someone had figured out and calculated that Ninja Tabby are 28.6% more effective than a Chain Vest. And
that's interesting.
Yeah. Oh, mid Shinso is trading really well with LeBlanc. They're both going to drop an Ignite on each other. Shinso's going to pop a pot, and LeBlanc's going to back up with very little health.
Oh, and bottom lane, Blitzcrank getting a nice pull on Soraka there, able to take her down.
Yeah, Darkness has really been landing these pulls. He's a terror.
Hook City.
Yeah, Hook City Blitz. Compy and Soraka really need to...
Oh man, just missing that one on Varus there.
They really need to rely on their jungler to keep Blitzcrank and Graves from getting any crazy pulls off and picking up kills on them.
Blue team keeping good track of purple team's vision here. I've seen a lot of pings go out from blue team on these purple team wards when they're placed. And you know, if you can really have good map awareness, keep your eyes peeled for when people put those down, you really know where to place your vision wards, and sometimes you don't even need a vision ward, you just know the vision's there.
Donzor and Darkness.
Oh wow, TF ulting in, stunning LeBlanc, but Aurelia not there. Unstoppable Force coming out of Malphite, not hitting anybody. Kale with that Q slowing down Malphite, a lot of burst damage from LeBlanc onto Twisted Fate, and now purple team chasing down Fiora, but stepping back as she gets closer to her tower.
Blitzcrank going to go out, Power Fist and ulti's dropping really low to those auto attacks and the Blight stacks. He's going to throw out the Piercing Arrow, just missing him. Darkness got really lucky there.
And Graves got to be careful here. He just doesn't have the mana to trade burst with Varus right now. He may be able to auto attack him down, but if Varus uses that ultimate, uses that Piercing Arrow effectively.
There's a significant amount of LeBlanc actually top with Fiora in that bush.
Ooh.
Oh man. It's gonna be bad news if he extends too far and they try to jump on him. Oh, he throws out his ultimate. There goes Fiora. She's gonna lunge to Simone. The E's gonna hit.
Chains landing. Oh, just snaring her before they break. But meanwhile, bottom lane, I guess Varus was able to land that ultimate on Graves and get that burst damage that we were talking about. But Purple Team coming out now. Twisted Fate actually taking a lot of damage from Varus, but Varus getting really low. And Blitzcrank with the ultimate picking up the double kill.
What a double kill.
AP Blitz.
AP Blitz. True terror. Well done by Purple Team. Mid responding, coming down and picking up those kills, even though Graves did fall. And quite the grab again by Darkness.
Alright.
I think people misunderstand how strong the burst is from Blitzcrank with that ultimate of his.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a confession here. I play AP Blitzcrank in ARAM.
Oh man, you're a terrible person.
I love to do it, man. It's pretty hilarious.
Shinso going to be given this blue buff by Kale. And he's going to be, to get his health back, maybe buy a couple items and return to lane with LeBlanc. LeBlanc and Malphite actually heading bot. Blitzcrank and Graves do not.
And that river, I don't think, is warded low enough to give them vision of LeBlanc. And Malphite coming in now. Unstoppable Force goes out, not hitting anybody. But LeBlanc hits those chains just in time. And some burst damage coming out of her. She may be able to pick up Blitzcrank with the cooldowns. And there go the chains. And Varus actually able to pick up that kill on Blitzcrank. That was pretty secured if LeBlanc could stay in range for that. But Varus picking that one up.
Yeah, and that's good. Their carry needs some kills. The Piercing Arrow pick up there will put them ahead. Oh wow, the Blade Waltz under tower going to save Fiora's life and put out a lot of damage on to Irelia.
But yeah, I mean, I think it's really getting to that point where Irelia is just, like I said, a brick wall. She's got the Ninja Tabby, the Heart of Gold, and a Phage. She's got quite a bit of health. She's got slows. She's got health regen from Heat-10 style. And I think she's just a combination of a little too tanky and it has a little bit too much sustain for Fiora to really come out on top.
Now, if we look bottom lane, Graves has 71 CS. He has Zerkers, Azeel, and Endurance, while Varus actually with the BS sword is going to throw out the ultimate.
But a nice ultimate in from Twisted Fate and a well-placed yellow card.
Oh, and the pull on Soraka.
That Graves baiting really nicely. And 4 members of the purple team able to come down and clean their clocks.
I didn't even see Shinso come in, but when he did, people died.
Yeah, he had that yellow card ready, put it right on Varus and the burst damage from the wild cards. Now purple team looks like they might be going for Dragon here. I'm pretty sure blue team knows what's going on. Malphite coming in, LeBlanc jumping over that wall and using the distortion. Get back over that wall. Quite a bit of damage though.
Yeah, purple team gonna get that dragon, increase the gap that they've started to make between them and blue team. Blue team needs to get some good ganks by their jungler or get control of that dragon. That's really important if you're starting to fall behind.
And yeah, Battlemore, don't worry about missing the Malphite ults. I think all of us have missed a few skill shot ultimates in our time.
No, listen, I play Malphite and I miss his ultimates a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean...
Oh, and the pull by Blitzcrank again. There's a knock-up and the ultimate burst. They're not going to be able to pick up the kill. There goes Battlemore. He lands his ultimate. Lots of burst damage on Blitz and Graves. Graves is slow by that Q. And then auto... Oh, Battlemore is going to pick up the kill on to Blitzcrank. Great gank in response there by Battlemore.
Well, there you go, Battlemore. I think you just redeemed yourself.
Yeah.
That was a nice ultimate.
Yeah, it was. Now, if we want to look bottom again before I got distracted... Graves, 2 Dorans and a Zeal and Zerker Greaves, whilst Varus with a BF Sword, a Vamp Scepter, Zerkers, and 1 Doran's Blade. And he's ahead around 20 CS.
Now, if you look, Twisted Fate just going around taking all these jungle mobs. Farming up. I mean, he's got 134 CS to LeBlanc's 61. I think she's been roaming quite a bit. And he's actually got 2 levels on her and quite a bit of CS, over double her CS. And he's got that Banshee's Veil. And as we know, early MR really, really shuts LeBlanc down.
Well, apparently he says he bought the wrong item. Maybe he didn't mean for Banshee's Veil.
Well, it actually may be for the best. He's doing pretty well here.
Yeah, he is very ahead.
And he's got money to spare with all those creeps. Going around counter-jungling the race, taking his own race. Looking up top lane, Irelia trying to get that tower, I think. Fiora a little daunting, Kayle coming up now. And down bottom, or sorry, in mid, LeBlanc taking a lot of burst damage from Twisted Fate. Those wild cards doing a lot of damage right now.
Yeah, Twisted Fate actually almost ahead 70 CS. And up by Blue's Blue, we have Kayle and Irelia moving in. There's a pull bottom though, and a knock-up and ultimate. There's burst damage, heals come out from Soraka.
Meanwhile, in that jungle, near blue team's blue, Irelia kind of teasing them a little bit. Equilibrium Strike goes down and slows Fiora. Wildcard's coming out, doing even more burst damage. They're trying to take that blue, but I think they're just baiting Irelia with her ultimate now, but the nice ultimate from Malphite, but not enough. Aurelia's going to turn around, Equilibrium Strike, he's slowed. Twisted Fate, I think, trying to get that yellow card. They may just have to cut their losses and take that blue. And they do. And now that goes to Twisted Fate.
Yeah, it's going to help him a lot in lane, though he doesn't really need the help. 70 CS ahead, he's 1-0-5, he's giving kills to everyone else. But he still has a lot of damage of his own with those wild cards.
I don't know if I told you, but I random Twisted Fate in a Murder Bridge the other day. And it was the first time I've ever played Twisted Fate AP. And it was really fun. I had a lot of fun. And I think I actually might start doing it, because it's a whole lot of fun.
Oh yeah, he is something else. If you land those Qs, it's crazy. It doesn't even look like it's supposed to do damage because there's these cards just kind of floating slightly through the air. And then they hit someone, it's just like, boom!
Yeah, and I can't tell you enough how much I like that Twisted Fate has, seen a lot more play recently, because for a long time there, he was just in obscurity. Nobody played him for any reason.
No. After they took his global ultimate away, that split push ability he used to have that people primarily used them for was gone.
Yeah, but now AP Twisted Fate is true terror.
Yeah, it is. And Shinso showing us the way.
Looks like Fiora and Malphite are coming down to react to some purple team presence down bottom. LeBlanc showing herself. And the nice ultimate from Varus hits Graves. A nice summoner heal and an ult from Kayle there. As you saw, that bait, the ult from Kayle, keeping them interested in Graves, and they kind of ignored the damage coming out of Kayle. And they're going to pick up that kill on Varus down in bottom lane.
Yeah, what an exceptional pull by Blitzcrank there. As Varus tried to initiate onto Graves. That was impressive. Right into the middle of all three of them. And top lane, Irelia with 160 CS doing her thing. Definitely pulling ahead by almost 70 CS to Fiora, who actually only has 93. Although she does have a heart of gold, she has the wriggles. almost a mirror build besides the Triforce. Battlemore kind of overextending here. Aurelia's going to put out quite a bit of damage. He may be able to retreat the tower. He throws down the Q.
Oh man, but the ultimate from Aurelia and a nice blade surge gets her in range. She's going to have to run away from Fiora now, but I don't think that's going to be an issue. But the nice flash from Fiora, there goes the lunge, but the stun from the Equilibrium Strike. And now Twisted Fate coming in. They may be able to pick up the kill here. A yellow card, wild card's doing a lot of damage. Aurelia with that true damage able to burst her down. And Aurelia actually going to get away with another kill here. Varus coming in trying to deal some damage, but a lot of damage being dealt to him by the wild cards.
Piercing Arrow is going to do a bit. He's going to throw out that Q. Oh!
Wow!
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
And so Purple Team just running around here. Blue Team trying to pick one of them off. But even deep in enemy territory, they're just running as a group. And it's just a little bit too much for Blue Team to handle.
Wow, that Q by Twisted Fate is doing so much damage. There's the ultimate from Twisted Fate. Where is he going? There he is. He has that yellow card. And a pull from Blitzcrank. Gonna secure that kill. No problem.
Nice. And Gray's farming up a little bit more bottom here, pushing that tower, I think. Soraka now reacting. Looks like Blitzcrank's coming down to assist. But as you can see, members of the blue team reacting as well. They're getting into that jungle. Blitzcrank gonna face check this bush with Fiora in it. He's going to get lunged on, taking quite a bit of damage from Fiora, but the nice grab knockup combo. He's gonna try to kite her, but the damage from LeBlanc, if she can get her cooldowns before he can flash over that wall, and yeah, that Q, Sigil of Silence.
Sigil of Silence, and the missile speed too, pretty significant. That thing is flying.
Yeah, that got recently buffed, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. It's incredibly fast now, and you don't waste those markers that end up from your spells, so you can get that extra magic damage no matter how fast you throw out your combo.
Those wild cards taking LeBlanc down to about half from full.
So yeah, man,
look at the damage on those right now. 260 plus 164, so upwards of 400 damage before resistances. Blue team and purple team pings going out. Purple pinging top lane, I think, yeah. I think Twisted Fate might be coming in for a potential gank. Aurelia moving in now. Twisted Fate may ult in. There goes Aurelia with a quick kill on LeBlanc.
And she's just gonna leave.
A Blade Surge, Equilibrium Strike, He-10 style combo. Malphite waiting over the wall and actually taking it with the smite. Due to that ward that he had there, given in vision. But purple team going to continue to push on top.
Purple team going to increase the gap even more with that dragon kill. That's 190 global gold for each of their champions. That's, oh man, that hurts.
Now a lot of action going on in the blue team jungle right now. Twisted Fate getting his Banshee's Veil popped and nothing more there by Malphite. 3 members of the blue team there. And now Twisted Fate ulting in. Blitzcrank actually pulling a wolf there. The yellow card goes down on Fiora. Blitzcrank trying to get in there, but he's taking a lot of damage from Varus. Fiora actually coming in now, and Malphite picking up the kill on Blitzcrank there.
LeBlanc gonna take down Aurelia with her Q ultimate combo. Twisted Fate just kind of waltz out.
Now blue team at this point, once again, just really, I think, needs to focus on pushing. They don't have any towers down. They need to do it safely, though, which is definitely easier said than done with, you know, people like Twisted Fate and Aurelia out there just waiting to pounce on you. But I think at this point that's really the best way to come back from this. And they are a little bit more than 10k gold behind.
Yeah, they need to figure something out. It's another case of just not having dragon control and getting caught out of position. They know the other team is stronger than them. They need to try to avoid any engages where they're outnumbered. Or even then, just have a significant number advantage on their side.
You know what? I think LeBlanc kind of expected to get a few more kills from roaming than she did. And she really fell behind in farm. I mean, if you just look at the totals there, Twisted Fate with 218 and LeBlanc with 97.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. Wow, that's almost 120 farm ahead.
And then even looking at the top lane matchup, Aurelia at 201 to Fiora's 117, also almost 100 ahead.
Yeah, honestly, in each lane, they seem to just be pulling ahead with no problems.
And yeah, like I said, I think Purple Team just did a little bit too much roaming early.
Yeah.
Neglected farm a little bit, weren't able to get the kills that I think they wanted to out of roaming. And as Purple Team begins to take Baron here, Blitzcrank actually taking quite a bit of damage from that. I think Blue Team is definitely aware that that's happening. But Purple Team does have that bush warded, so Blue Team is also aware. Purple Team is also aware that they are trying to contest. And yeah, they're just not going to be able to get in there. But Aurelia chasing down the Soraka, she lays down the wish and tries to heal herself, but the ultimate actually from Graves sniping Soraka.
Yeah, Graves is going to make sure that kill is secured with his collateral damage. And they're going to push this mid tower, probably try for an inhibitor.
Nothing wrong with a friendly kill steal every now and then.
No, man.
Especially when you're the AD carry, I don't think anybody really minds.
No.
You can't really steal kills as an AD carry.
Nope, just secure them.
You just finish them. Yeah.
You're either an AD carry or you're Garen.
Or Darius.
Or Darius. No, well,
yeah.
Yeah. We don't talk about Darius.
Yeah. Darius is the new Fight Club.
Yeah. Chaos Dunk Slam Star. So if we look at some items, Aurelia has that Guardian's Angel and a Triforce. Kind of her bread and butter, really. That Heart of Gold as well. Just keeping her ahead, gives her that tankiness, and the Triforce. That's all she needs for damage.
I mean, let's look at her resistance right now. 194 armor and 105 MR. Just from the Ninja Tabby and the Guardian Angel, along with Runes and Mastery. She's really tanky right now. 2,747 health. She's got a lot of health. She's just really tanky. And I don't think anybody really wants to deal with her or can deal with her as she chases down LeBlanc and Soraka. I think she might be looking for a double here as... Oh, wow. Malphite and Varus showing up. Aurelia trying to run away now. She's got that Guardian Angel. There it goes, getting caught.
Oh!
A nice hook over the wall from Blitzcrank, pulling that Soraka. Aurelia now getting chased again. And she's going to hop to Varus for a quick kill before being taken down by Fiora. But now Fiora getting caught in between three members of the purple team. The knockout from Blitzcrank really securing her demise there.
Yeah, and Jonzor throwing out the collateral damage again.
And really, blue team just wasted too much time and cooldowns on killing that Aurelia. And then when the rest of purple team just showed up, they just weren't able to do as much as I think they would have hoped.
And they're going to take that middle tower, probably take this inhibitor. Look at the 80 carries on either team. Varus has a Bloodthirster and a Zeal. Graves, though, Bloodthirster and a BF sword. Pretty ahead in damage himself. Although they are neck and neck in farm.
First laying out some harass on Blitzcrank down bottom. Blitzcrank down there alone, Malphite showing up. And up top lane, LeBlanc picking up a kill on Kale. Twisted Fate there as well. Looked like he maybe wanted to make something happen. But three members of the blue team up there. I don't think he really wants to mess with that.
No, I don't. Really actually picking up a random Omen from that Heart of Gold now. Even tankier and more of utility with that proc. And if we look at Shinso, he has a Death Cap and a Lich Bane, and he just purchased an Amplifying Tome.
Slain the dragon.
I like the way that announcer says dragon. She's like, dragon.
Shinso with 452 AP, he's going to be hurting whenever he throws out those wild cards.
Oh, yeah. Man. Yeah, really. Now with a Randuin's Omen as well. Looking at her armor now, 269 armor. I think that's what she was really worried about when she was running away before. Just autos were taking her down. The magic damage that she's taking, unfortunately, because LeBlanc is pretty far behind, is not as significant as the auto attack damage that she's taking. So that extra armor is really going to help her out, help her be that wall that she needs to be. Just that terrifying anti-carry.
Yeah, and she just kind of waltzes through your entire team to your carry, and you cannot stop her. If she has a Guardian's Angel, it's even worse.
And I think what was kind of funny about that last time was that I think she was trying to get away, and she actually jumped to Varys for a kill with that Blade Surge to try to position herself to get away. Unfortunately, she didn't end up getting away, but actually going for a kill. Oh, and now she's diving right in there on Varys, gets that kill. Looking for another Blade Surge. I mean, she's taking a lot of damage from that tower, though. But the really well-timed kill ultimate, saving her life. And Purple Team able to... Actually, Kale able to pick up that double kill on Fiora and Malphite. And now Twisted Fate ulting in on LeBlanc. And with the yellow card and the wild cards, able to pick up the ace. Yeah, and with 30 seconds left on Varys before he comes up, and Purple Team does have minions coming, I think this may be the game.
I do as well. That was some crazy burst damage coming out of Shinso onto LeBlanc. LeBlanc didn't even have time to react with her QR combo. Really great game by both teams. Well played, and awesome support play as well. Both of them did really well. Some crazy hooks by Blitzcrank, some awesome heals from Soraka.
All right.
Absolutely exciting.
So second game going to blue team. Hold on just a second here. Gotta take care of something.